Hi there everyone, it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Happy New Year! So, I have not filmed a video since like the weekend before my surgery, and I'm so excited to be back crafting with you. I am still healing. I had my stitches removed on Thursday the 3rd. I'm filming this on Sunday the 6th. So stitches are out, but he said it'll be probably another 2 or 3 weeks before I don't experience any tenderness in my thumb, and then another 3 to 6 months before I'm completely healed. So I still have a while to go, but at least I am feeling better. So today I am here with my January Simon Says Stamp kit, and I thought I would unbox this and then give you 10 to 20 cards. We'll see how many that I make. And yeah, so let's pull everything out. So per usual, there is a Charms little mini sucker. This is orange. And then you get a white jelly roll. I believe this is white. Doesn't look like it's crystal. And then you get some glossy accents, which is good because I was going to actually buy a bottle because of course I haven't used them because Stampin' Up! Had crystal effects and then they retired them. So glossy accents. Then we get a custom blend distress oxide stamp pad. So you can use the distressed oxide re-inkers to create your own customized ink pad. My brain. I did actually get some distressed oxide pads for Christmas, and I'm thinking about filming a what I got for Christmas video. You guys let me know down below if that's something you'd be interested in. Then we got some pom-poms, some white, and then some color, and then where'd that look? Yeah, and then there's a little bit of twine or string, so you could create your own garland, etc. Then there's some tags, looks like some black, these feel like charcoal tags, so I'm sure you could use the white on that. There is an envelope, there are needles with the thread, okay. There's a skater die, and I love what people are doing with this. I don't know if you guys have seen the samples where, because there's no coordinating stamp with this is just a die, and people are like, you know, creating beautiful images with it. I don't know that I can do that, but I think it's a fabulous die. I believe this is the Echo Park paper. And then here is the really cute stamp set. This is called Snow Much. I love the pink ones. I mean, I just love all of it. It's so cute. So yeah, I can't wait to play with it. And of course, it always comes with a inspiration sheet. I love Debbie Hughes's pictures. She always, I follow her on Instagram. What is her nickname? I don't remember, but her work is just so pretty. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put that to the side. So like I said, this is some Echo Park paper. I don't remember what it's called. Celebrate Winter. You guys know I love Echo Park and their paper. So, love, love, love. And you can always count on Echo Park to do this color scheme every single winter. If you guys watched my Plan With Me planner setup last year, I did some cards. No, I didn't. I made some planner dividers. Brain, I'm so sorry. Blah. And then we got some cardstock. So this is Surf Blue, Island Blue, and then white. 120-pound white. So yeah. So I am really excited. And then one envelope. I'm really excited to create with this. Doris does a lot of stuff, don't they? So yeah, so this is the kit. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off my desk, and I'm going to create a couple of 1 to 2 cards for you in this video. And then on Wednesday's video, you'll get more, and then on Friday's video, you'll get even more, I think. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So we are switching over to voiceover mode because this card took me 2 hours to make. It's not that difficult, but I just kept changing my mind. You guys know how I am. So anyway, I am creating a card using this piece of the Designer Series paper from the kit. It's this craft kind of linen weave, and I really, really love it. And then I'm using the Windows to My Heart wafer die from Simon Says Stamp, their latest December release. I've cut down the piece of Designer Series paper to 4 by 5 1/4, and then I'm going to run this through my Gemini. I've gotten some questions about the Gemini. I love it. My only regret is that I bought the big one, and it can be kind of big. And sometimes when I'm just running one thing through, I just want one, small thing. And you can see here kind of how big the plates are, but I haven't had any issues so far, and I love it. So here I'm using a pencil to trace the hearts because I'm going to be stamping the snowflakes and all 3 of the snowmen on this piece of Whisper White card. Hindsight 2020, I ended up using my Zig Clean Color, or the Zig? I can't remember. I got the Clean Color water markers for Christmas, and I used those and my Wink of Stella filled with water to color, and I should have stamped this on watercolor paper. I wasn't thinking about that, so I didn't. So once I get the snowman stamped, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the little snowflakes using Poppy Parade. That's the colors that I've decided to use with this. The Real Red marker in these marker set, I got the 90 marker set, is basically the same color as Poppy Parade. They're very, very close. So again, I'm using my Wink of Stella that's filled with water, and you can see here that's got washi tape on it. That way I don't confuse myself. I'm using the lightest, a really light blue color to kind of give an all over wash, just to make sure that it doesn't, just when you add a color to white, it makes it look more white. It's so weird, but that's just how it works. And I'm doing some really simple coloring. This was my very first time to use any of them ever, and I feel like it's going to take some getting used to, but I will say that I loved how they blended together. I didn't even need to use anything to blend them together. So if you're looking to invest, or if maybe you have a birthday or something, anniversary coming up, I would suggest that you get them. I got the 90 pack. I sent Rob to Amazon. So I'm going to be coloring in all of the cloves using the red. And again, I'm just adding marker to each side and then pulling it with the Wink of Stella. And again, this is an empty Wink of Stella that I've added, water to. Once the alcohol solution is gone, there's still a ton of shimmer left in those pens. I mean, I've been using this now for probably 2 years, and it still has a ton of shimmer, as you can see. So I'm just going to continue coloring, and I'm going to catch you back up once the coloring is done. That the coloring's done, I'm going to bring in my card layer. You can see that I stamped a little crooked, so I'm going to go ahead and add this on with liquid glue. That way I can move it around if I need to, and then get everything lined up. And once I've done that, then I can just use my scissors to trim off the excess Whisper White that's behind it. Again, I should have used watercolor paper, but actually nothing peeled, and you guys saw me use my heat tool to dry down the Wink of Stella before I moved on to the next color. Now that the coloring's done, I'm going to bring in a piece of Poppy Parade from Stampin' Up. I'm going to cut that down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then my card base is going to be a piece of Crumb Cake from Stampin' Up, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And then I didn't add a Whisper White card layer to the inside of this because Crumb Cake is pretty light. And there you can see that I messed up. So that's one of the reasons. This is probably my 4th or 5th panel. I just kept messing up. I don't know what happened, but I did. So crafting in real life, So once I get this here, I'm going to bring in another piece of Poppy Parade, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp the Snow, I Love You Snow Much sentiment. Oh, there's no one like you, excuse me. Using the Simon Says Stamp embossing ink, and then with white embossing powder, I'm going to bring in my heat tool, and I'm going to melt that, and then I'm going to use a circle punch to punch this out. I'm pretty sure I used the either 1.5 or 1 3/4 inch circle punch for this. I'm going to guess probably 1.5 because I'm going to adhere this to the card using some Stampin' Dimensionals. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. This kit is still available, so if you want to grab one, please do. And I will see you on Wednesday for 5 more cards. So thanks so much, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.